on the board. Got number one. Oh, he's barely hooked. One little hook. My little Fire Tiger crankbait. So I can get my thumb in there where I hold him up. Ain't that pretty? We are pan fishing, ultralight fishing with 4-pound test. They all pull on 4-pound test. See you, little fella. Number one, we're on the board. That's good. Let me show you. I swapped over. I started out with this little jewel right here. Looks more like a minnow. Runs about, if you hold your rod down, it'll run about a foot deep maybe. And I'm working around the new grass coming out. I had one little pull on it and made I don't know how many more casts to no avail. Swapped over to my little Fire Tiger, and 8 or 9 casts got me a little fish. Hey, to me they're all brim. I know there's all kinds of variations of panfish in Alabama. You got bluegill and pumpkin seed and shell cracker and crappie and everything, but you know, just for the sake of not screwing everything up, I just generally lump them all. Hey, I'm brim fishing, and that's what I'm doing. And man, I love it. I love to get with the little tackle. Got the little rod and reels out, new line, and hey, let's see how many we can get. My goal is to see how well they're biting today, and if it's worthwhile, come back in a few days with a cooler and get me a mess of fish to take home, put on the grill. Stick around, we're gonna go get us another one. Get in here. All right. Figure out where in the world all these little hooks go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, open your little mouth. Let's number 2. I'm hoping for a little bigger, but hey, number 2 in the boat. See ya. Now I'm back in the pocket. That's number 2 on the little Fire Tiger. I mean, this is a tiny little crankbait. I'm pretty sure this is a Cream Lure Company crankbait. Most of you know I fish cream worms most of the time, but Cream is a big soft plastics company, and they also have small crankbaits that are excellent panfish crankbaits. A lot of people don't fish little crankbaits like this for bluegill and sunfish and shell crackers, but the panfish are ferocious and they will just kill a little crankbait. You know, we used to use the old beetle spin for years and years, which I always, there's one. I must have, oh, that was a little bass. He came off though. But we used the beetle spin for years, which is a pretty good size profile bait to catch brim and bluegill. These little crankbaits, to me, are a little smaller, overall smaller profile bait. They run 1.5 feet deep, can throw all around this vegetation and throw them up in brush piles and work them out, and it's a blast. If you've never done it, you got to try it. Now, what you do run into, I'm on a lake today that's known for having big bass. I've got a little Fred Arbogast hula popper, little small one, about a eighth or, oh, there's one, eighth or a 16th ounce. So I may end up, oh, that is a little bass. I may end up with a bass that I can't handle. And those are in here on 4-pound test line. Look here, boys. The little bass are hanging up in here with the little brim. It's barely hooked. Now, that's not what I usually like to catch, but I'm out here just having a fun. Little fella will grow, and he will be one of those I want to catch one of these days. And I seem to have got into some fish. Now the little bluegills, the little brim, whatever, these are already eating size. So it's telling me that I could come back in a few days. This water's going to continue to warm up, and this fishing is just simply going to get better and better and better and more fun over the next few months. And man, I absolutely love it. It's, and probably when I leave out of this pocket, I'm gonna run around to find me another pocket and run pockets for a little while. But I'm about to, matter of fact, I'm about to head out of here now. I've done got blown up into the shallows, and I can actually see, I don't see any bass up in here on bed. This water is 59 degrees. Don't see any bass up in here. A little cool still from to be up in here on bed. I'm gonna move around and head on to my next pocket. We'll catch you then and see if we can't come across some bigger, either some bigger gills or sunfish or shell cracker or something. That's what I'm looking for today, to see if it's going to be worth my while to come back in a few days or a week and bring my cooler. So far it's been promising. Oh baby, easy. All right guys, I got something that ain't a brim. Easy, easy, easy. Got her. Man, that hit out of the blue. What I just reeled in with my little Fire Tiger crankbait. 4-pound test line. Little fella got stuck too. Boom. Check him out. Ain't that pretty? Ultralight fishing can produce a bass too. How about that? Let's get it back. I'm gonna show you what's kind of cool about this little bait. I modified it just a little. It's only got one hook, the belly hook. Let's see if you can get it up there. Well, there we go. Just the belly hook. A lot of my little crankbaits, I take that back hook off because they tangle up. And I can't believe I caught that bass on one tiny little treble hook. Just one hook had it. Anyway, let's get back after it. See if we can't drag another one in. Alright boys, I think we got us another knot brim. Oh yeah. Come on in here. Come on in here, little fella. You gotta be gentle with these little 4-pound test line deals. Come on in here. There we go. Nice and easy. Got us another little bass going on. There we go. 1, 2. Another little bass. How about that? 4-pound test line, ultralight. Little pole, probably ain't even barely 5 feet long. That sure is a lot of fun. Now, oh my goodness, he tried to get back in with me. Let me show you what I'm doing now. I took off my, well, it's got me a little bit wound up. There we go. We'll show you the bait I'm using now. A little bit bigger. Weighs nothing. Nothing. Still don't run but about a foot and a half deep. A little bigger profile, excuse me. And I've caught 2 or 3 little old bass today that were about as big as the brim I caught. Little bitty. I think I got 1 or 2 of those on camera. I got a couple that I didn't bother to even turn the camera on. Man, ultralight fishing, you never know what you're gonna get. One tip is continuously check your line. Wind's about to blow me, so I'm gonna have to keep paddling for a minute. You gotta check your line even more religious than normal, because any little dang nick, you come across a stick, one little tooth of a fish, and that line is compromised. But you can land decent fish on. Some guys like a challenge. I've seen guys crappie fishing with 2-pound test line and catch little old 2 or 3 pound bass on them. And you just have to play them. You have to be patient, and you can land them. But man, it's work. You can't horse them in. You got to let them do their thing. And one thing that I've learned, the harder you pull on them, the harder they're gonna pull back. You just want to keep the tension on that hook on your line so that they don't get any leeway to throw that bait. You don't have to horse them to the boat. Just play them naturally. Let the rod do the work. Even these little rods will bring a fish in. You just take up line when you get a little opportunity, and it'll get to the boat, especially if you get him out off the bank, away from sticks and snags and stuff. Get him out in open water. You can catch a pretty good sized fish. I got a spider web on me. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on plugging at it, and then see if I can't get a good one. Oh man, something done. Thought I had another bite. Easy, little buddy. All right, guys. Oh, that just fell out. A little crankbait grabbed me another little gill. He's a little smaller than the other ones, but man, if I was hungry, he'd go home. I believe I would be safe in coming back in a week and hitting pockets, and I believe there'll be enough bluegill biting by then. This water's only going to get a little warmer. We got some warm weather ahead of us, and I believe I'd be safe to bring the cooler back. They're not going to be on bed by then, but they're going to be enough of them moved up around the brush. I believe I could get 12 or 15 to take home. I've caught some little ones today. I think the bigger ones are just going to be a little bit deeper than what I've caught today. Another week, I think you will catch some bigger ones up shallow like this. Not to mention, it's been a lot of fun catching bass along with the bluegill. I never expected really to catch much in the way of bass, but I've caught a couple fairly decent fish on this little tiny sewing thread line. And I ain't quite done yet. I got another hour or so maybe, and who knows, might get a good one. Might get on a spot that has a bunch of big gills. Just hadn't got a big bluegill yet, but I know some places now that I could come back to, and I could go back and hit some of the same places I've already caught some, I'm sure, to catch more. But I'm trying to hit some different places, and have several places that I'd like to run when I come back and bring my cooler. But we'll see. Who knows? This bigger crankbait attracts both bluegill and bass, so there's no telling what I might end up with. I know it's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon out here. Easy, buddy. Easy, buddy. There we go. Well, on my way to the van and picked up another one. How about that? A bonus bass. He hung me in my net though. Let's see if I can get this out. Too much. There we go. Out here on this flat, there might be another one. We'll throw it out there and see. I like feeling them pull. There's one. Oh, that might. Oh no, he pulled off. That was bigger. That was bigger. Now I gotta make another cast. Now the wind's gonna blow. Wind's gonna blow. There's another bite. What have we got into here? Where are they going? My goodness. Under the boat. Gotta be careful. 4-pound test. Oh, easy, baby. Easy, baby. Easy, 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 easy. bass in less than 2 minutes going to the truck. We have got them out here on this little flat. It's a little deeper right here. It was 3 foot deep. I'm gonna put another cast out in here just for fun. They might be a bunch of bucks up here trying to build a nest up out on this flat. Oh, there's something. I don't know. Another little bass. We found us some fish at the end of our little journey. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, cut it out, cut it out. We'll get that hook out of your face. Turn around. There we go. Monster. Man, everything's fun on 4-pound test line and ultralight equipment. It's just a blast. Everything feels bigger. There went some more fish busting. I saw them. Well, guys, it has been a very beautiful day out on the water. Started out a little slow, but hey, it picked up. Caught fish off and on all day. Got a bunch off camera. Got some little bass off camera. I got a couple of decent bass on camera that I really wasn't expecting today. So that's a bonus. Did kind of accomplish my goal that I set out today. Wanting to find where the bluegill seemed to be concentrated a little bit. Around the pockets, around the emerging grass, definitely is holding some bluegill. I've had a couple of big bluegill follow my bait up to the surface and swipe at it. Did not manage any big bluegill today. Didn't get any big ones in the boat. Some that were big enough to eat, but not really your big bull bluegill like you would like to catch. And hopefully in a week or so that'll change. They'll come around and be a little more accessible. I believe if I threw a little 1/16 ounce jig around some of these same places that I've been fishing today, stayed a little deeper, I could have caught some of those big bluegill. But it is what it is. It was a lot of fun. The sun stayed out most of the day. It's clouding up now. But overall, it was a wonderful, wonderful day. Any day you can get out on the water is a wonderful day. Anyway, I'm gonna head on to the van, load all my stuff, and go look for some supper. So glad you guys joined me. And hey, if you hadn't already hit the subscribe button, please do. So many YouTubers watch the same guys over and over and never subscribe to their channel. It helps us so much for you to subscribe and hit the like button every now and then and leave comments. All comments are welcome as long as they're decent. If you see something I can do better, tell me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm here to learn just like everybody else. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for joining me. I'm Loyal Henderson. This is Simply Fishing, and I'll see you guys out on the water.